Hey guys, I am on with Captain Smirk right now, and we are going to be doing a Borg Disconnected.
Except that he and Nick Newgood.
I don't know if I'll be able to stream this or not, so if I can't, obviously you won't see this, but if I can,
really great work
you will.
You know, I'm jealous.
So without further ado, I'll let Smirk do all the talking from here on out.
Alright, so we've got a full team. But yeah, Mindscape was awesome. I loved the effects in that. I kept when the eyes pop up. And, like,
yeah, it's a freaking moment. Yeah.
Loved that. And then we laughed when we saw the animation for the simulated personalities that are in there.
Yes. Yeah, it was really funny. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do with weird mind stuff, and I think they did a really good job with that.
Yeah, really cool. For any of you who have seen that on Tribble, that has been getting some great response. We have an official feedback thread in the Tribble forum section for you guys to put any reports about anything that's wonky or anything. And the same thing with Borg Disconnected. We've got specific threads there, so we've been seeing a lot of people putting in threads in general discussion and general bug reports. Make sure to head out to the Tribble section to find those official feedback threads. We're merging them as best we can, but we don't want anybody to miss out on being able to give their feedback or report anything they found that's a little odd. So that's all in the Tribble release notes and discussion section, or discussion and feedback, sorry. So it's all in there. We'll link to the proper section, though, for the recap blog we put up after the live stream is done, so that you guys can all funnel that information there so it gets seen by our team. But we've been getting great feedback from all of it so far. I wish I could show those missions for now, but since there are pieces missing, and just so everybody knows, there are certain cutscene pieces and the rewards that have not been filled in yet on Tribble, as it is in a work in progress state right now. Those will be filled in later, so the missions are not completed yet. They're going to be completed once launch goes by. So there's a lot of reviews that are coming out now that people have put onto YouTube and to Twitch. And we just want to make sure everybody knows that there are some key pieces that we will not be making available until the season goes live. So you haven't seen everything yet, so make sure to check back.
Yeah, and regarding the cutscenes, a lot of them are still a work in progress. Our super talented animator, Steve Stacy, is a wizard with cutscenes, and he's the one that did a lot of really cool cutscenes in Step Between Stars. He punched them up a lot. It's really cool animations for them. So, and I've seen some of the stuff that he's working on, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be blown away by some of the cool cutscenes he's been doing. Like 95% sure. I don't go 100% because I don't want to be cocky, but I'd say 95% sure you guys are going to love what he's doing.
They will. You guys will totally love it. I'll be cocky and say it. You guys are going to love the stuff that you haven't seen yet. I've seen some of it. I wish I could talk more about it, but those darn NDAs.
Yeah, well, the left shoulder and all that.
Alright, so just getting our team ready in our private little queue. And once we have that filled, we'll be ready to go. We can jump in and show you guys the mission. And one thing I was noticing about is the awesome background. There's so much in the mission that's going on that you see all the Borg cubes and everything set up, and you see the fluidic space background, which is just gorgeous.
Yeah, that was again Taco Fangs. He and I worked on that. He did a really good job.
Yeah, how do you guys make those?
Well, I'm trying to think of what I can say PG rated on here. Stop myself short. Well, a lot of it was just kind of thinking, okay, well, you have the Borg here, we know what that looks like. We have the Undine and the Bach. What would an environment look like with all of them coming together? And how do we make that feel chaotic but not be confusing? I think that's a fine line to try to walk. Create a feeling of chaos without it being confusing to the player, like that nothing reads well or you don't know where anything is. So I think we did a pretty good job. If any of you guys disagree, feel free to put it out on the forums and we can see about tweaking some things if there are any issues.
Wow, you guys are 16 away. 16 viewers away from hitting that 1,000 mark, and that will unlock the code for everybody. So once we get that, I will go ahead and start the mission, and we'll give the code out after the mission. Whether or not that goes back down below 1,000, you guys will have met your goal, and we'll put that out, and then we'll only be 200 more viewers away from getting the unlock codes to give out for the red matter capacitor.
200 euros away! What a deal!
We can do that. We can totally do that.
An all-time record.
So we're thinking we need to get like a little Ferengi animation to pop up in our live streams to show like the awards are given away. You are red matter cell capacitor.
That would be pretty good.
Alright. Wow, we got it. 1,038. Congrats, everybody.
Wow, that was fast. Who did you guys pay?
We paid them. All those names are there. We're paying them with some awesome clothes. They love clothes. Fashion is not dead in the future.
No, it's not.
Alright, here we go. So we are starting up the queue.
Alright.
Now I'm going to keep the volume turned down because, like we said, the voiceover has not been inserted yet, and I don't want to drown you guys out with the special effects. So we're going to keep the volume down, but we're going to give you all a chance to read through. So everybody on the team, remember not to hit the F spam and get through the chat window. We want to give everybody a chance who's not able to get on Tribble to see everything as it goes through the mission. So resist the urge to F spam. Once this kicks in, we'll go through and show you Borg Disconnected. It's the newest cute event. We'll show this again in the regular layout. Quick play. You guys can all find this right at the top when you're on Tribble. It's featured. It's got a nice little exclamation point graphic. Here we go.
Alright.
The Queen is eternal. Loading in.
Here we go. Now, during this, I will give bad advice of what to do, so that way you guys know. So I'll say, okay, so first off, someone on the team, please go AFK for the entire match, just so we can, you know, see how it feels with 4 people.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. And, you know, other things like that, we'll see if we can make it work.
7-9's lovely cooperative ship. And remember, everybody, the best weapon you can use against the Borg is abandoned ship. And if you have a Galaxy class, please put all the women and children in the saucer section and launch it towards Queen as fast as possible. Again, as is tradition.
And I saw just someone talking about an issue they're having in the Dyson Sphere ground battle zone with frame rate. If you're having that issue, post it on the bug forums, and we can have someone check that out when they can if you're having frame rate issues.
Alright, here we go. So we can bring that. Everybody can see over here, before we start playing, you can see basically your time countdown, your optional of how many Borg you have to save, and your current score. So keep an eye on that.
What's going on the side?
See, we have the probes that come in, little Borg peanut chips. Take a pretty quick look at these guys.
So one of the goals with the design is that we kind of wanted to improve on the success that we had with the Mirror Universe improvements that we had for the last event, and also the Azure Nebula queue that we did. So the goal I had was ramping up to something crazy. So the first kind of stage sets up what the base mechanics will be throughout all 3 stages, and once you're comfortable with that, after 4 minutes, it's okay. Let's really kind of start ramping it up, make it a little harder, kind of add some twist to that base mechanic. But that actually changed it. The entire time, your main goal is still just free the liberated Borg.
It really does feel incremental. The first step. Okay, I can deal with this. This is something you workflow that's not too overwhelming. It's a good challenge because I can't restore control any of the liberated Borg ships until I don't take fire.
Yeah.
So I was going through that, trying to get a nice balance, and then more ships are coming, more Borg are coming, so there's more ships. I just realized I could not tell who I was firing at, who I wasn't firing at, who I loved it.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy at a certain point. I think my personal favorite part is the Bob Borg Killer torpedo. I just think that you get to fly into it. That mechanic actually, that was Educator Hawk's idea. And here then we're talking about some cool things. So said, well, what if you have to just ram a torpedo? And I asked him, is that possible? And you know, he's a systems designer, I'm a content designer, so he knows things, many things that I don't. And he went, it's possible, I'll do that right now for you. And he made something really quick, checked it in, and yeah, it was a lot of fun when we showed it to the QA guys. Everyone had a good laugh about it, and it felt kind of interesting to either dive in front of it or let it hit and give you a bit of a breather.
Yeah, I love that. The first time I just got to shoot them and some of the videos that pop up. I don't know really what the frequency is on it.
Yeah.
So I just happen to have to be pointed up on the site. I get my impulse capacity itself and just bam through all of them. And I thought that I was going to club. It was suicide. I was totally surprised. I actually, I noticed a few teammates, they kept just shooting. And then I just flew right through it in my little escort van and just gone.
Yeah, we made sure to make it that it would be pretty little damage to you as a player, so that way we wanted to encourage you to, hey, feel free just to ram that sucker. But to the Borg, if it hits them, the Borg with shields, it'll totally disable the shields, and then if it's a Borg with shields down, which is great for enemy Borg, and bad for friendly Borg, because the little secret is that those Voth frigates that fire the torpedoes, they prefer to target friendly Borg first. So if they come in and see a Borg that you can free, they're going to just start firing as many missiles as they can at that thing until it's dead.
Which is a great kind of, if you want to save all of those disconnected Borg and see them come in and not come down. I wish I could capture one of those missiles and
Yeah.
use that for missions.
Yeah, I saw people going, which would we use that? Like, maybe that's too powerful. It's a bit too overpowered. Yes, the Harpoon torpedo, yeah. Well, someone sees that we have over 13 people.
Okay, you guys met that 1200 goal. I know
Wow.
you're making this harder for you guys next time. So congratulations, guys. You have unlocked the Red Matters of the Master, so we will get that out to you after this event. So make sure to stick around. We've got that code. Checking that segue for a minute. You can go ahead and somebody that was in to I know, I have to play this. Oh, you guys got a nice little money with more than $20.
Yeah, and just reiterate the environment here was by Dr. And also to, no single environment. We did a lot of work in the environment, I did a lot of work in the design, but it's never just a one or two person process. The entire team has inputs either from hey, wouldn't it be cool if you did this, to hey, this isn't read too well. So I definitely don't want to just take sole credit as much as my pride wants me to. It definitely was, the team, especially QA, they were all the instruments so you guys are watching. Yes, those were a lot of fun. Yeah, that would be fun to see. Maybe in Star Trek series. You can see that. Show style. Just having more episodes. All the content's right there. Yeah, I get growing.
We use Queen right now, but communication is very extremely stressed. When you go
Oh, that goes out to everybody. I thought that was the Oh, okay, well there you go. That I just learned something on the live stream.
While you guys were all watching this, what did you guys think of the announcement for all the special guest star voiceover work that's happening? We brought you one at a time before, but now 4 separate, 5 separate actors.
previous to the game, we had decided on Tim Russ first. I decided on the first session to do that second time Tim Russ. It was so cool hearing Tim Russ just go right back into Tuvok. Like, it's like first line, it was like that's Tuvok. Like he didn't need any time. He just knew what he was doing. It was amazing.
Yeah, we saw some of the tweets from the staff.
Yes. Okay, so we can talk about that. Yeah. No, that was really exciting. I was a creeper and listened in. I was a creeper and listened in on Phillips and trying not to laugh at just how cool it was to hear him talking.
Yeah, we can't tell you guys exactly what he said. You'll have to wait to see that.
Yes.
Yeah, when we listen to a little sound clip, it's hilarious. He used to say pictures all of a sudden.
Yeah. That was really exciting. Yeah, no, that's the exciting part for all of us in content is seeing this everywhere actually read by the actors. Really exciting. It makes you feel really good to be like, oh my gosh, Tim Russ is saying something that I wrote. This is and myself. But yeah, it looks like you guys are doing pretty well so far. Thoughts? Actually, looks like it's going towards the spear.
Now I'm way too far out.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah, it looks.
Damn it.
Fantastic. And when we wanted to do the city chip printing, I kind of came to talk to him with the idea of how insane would it be to have the city chip in there, and he kind of looked at me and he was like, "Not insane. We could do that. You know, and let's figure out how we can make it work." And yeah, we see if we can make it work. I know I heard some people talking about the Latin when they make the ships. If you have the issue, please feel free to post it. Production steps or details about your system. You definitely want to fix any problems with that. And
Always does help about the systems that are using.
yes, like the more information that we can get, the faster it is for us to try to move down to fix the systems. Oh no!
Well, that gets me great. All right.
Yeah. How does that sound for everybody?
Is that okay? Is that too loud? Find out in a second. Alright, now I'm not dead. So, let's see. Let's see how long. I think Stephanie, my USS News Vault is okay. I think Macro and USS Hathaway is good. Lone Wolf and Daniel are doing good on their own. So right now we'll see.
This is the nice thing that, about the cube that I was really excited about is that you can kind of sit down and go, okay, well, who needs help right now? If you're kind of the odd man out at a point, you can go from point to point without people. Or you can also feel, like, the coolest captain in the world and just say, I got this point, no worries.
I got this.
I got this. You guys don't bother coming over here.
I love how you have your choice of who you want to attack and what enemy you're going to go. You can either kill some Borg, you can take out some Queen, you can take out some Pod.
Yep.
And they're all good.
And there's also plenty of perks here too. A lot of them. Personally, as a designer, I love putting in accolades and perks for doing things particularly well, doing some challenging things. Something that when you do something that's really challenging, I personally feel like you should get a perk that basically says, "Hey, good job. That was really tough. We didn't expect most people to do that. Here's a perk. Here's an accolade."
It is definitely an ego boost when you get
Yeah,
unlocked
it
and
is.
pop up. It's like, and I since I am on Tribble with my work account, I'm getting a lot of the initials, like you did 2,000, 2,200,000 damage with this phaser type, or this weapon type, which is always nice to get, but yeah, some of the accolades I've seen popping up.
Octahedron, that's right, that's how you say it. Thank you guys.
I have to make sure that this work is on all the time. And then we do 7 times. They all got wrong.
Well, we'll have her say it all the different ways she said.
Now we come to a big triple battle.
What are you guys focusing on?
We're focusing on Dreadnought this time. That's who I did get last time we played it. I got the Queen. I'm gonna try to play Dreadnought. Bring in pretty city weapon platform. Set a very low console. I like to imagine that Hoshi is still trapped on that thing every time we're going to him.
Oh, yeah, that's usual. God, that's grim. That's a long time. She's like, how many enterprises are we on so far? She's run out of money at this point. Yes. Definitely all the extra music. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
That's close number 2. Yeah, this is a great battle. I love that they're pitted against each other, but they're not too busy to roll off.
Yeah, they will they'll actually protect each other unless someone starts bugging too much. So when they first come in, they'll actually just start going at each other, and only if you kind of pull aggro. So that's why first thing we want to try to use that we found was focus on our one to kind of either attack that one or run for something else.
Yeah, because last time I was just after attack their attack weapons right in my line one zone.
Yeah, AoEs can definitely be a problem. That's a bit of an insider info because we got so many viewers. I wouldn't have said it if we didn't have 1,300 people in the chat, but you guys did it, so you're welcome. Just trying to help out.
Always hands in the box. Especially because you know you have to test it all out.
Oh, whoa, that's recovery.
Got this guy on.
1,500 people. That is crazy.
55. Awesome.
You guys made that. That's a lot of people. That's double what we started with.
Yeah. We were excited about it.
Oh gosh, I was excited to be on the show.
Glad you come out too.
Yeah, I was a little nervous that we go off here. I was like, oh, maybe it's a car accident. That would be very bad.
Well, anything happens in traffic.
Yeah. But after this, I can get into a car accident. No problem. Only my wife can use more travel for this year. So,
Wow. And I got my social shot of weapon problem.
he brought it to the grim, so I decided to bring CFR video. Oh, it's okay. She's watching right now. I'm sorry, honey.
We will take good care of him. We'll make sure he gets out of the building safe and sound.
Yes.
Whether he gets back to Los Gatos or not, that's all on him.
All right.
So it looks like the mission is done. And how is our score? So we got the bonus, of course. I'm trying to do a halt on my engine. We're going to contact Riley Frazier.
That is a bug that I have to fix. You should say 79.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I was wondering if maybe she changed her name. She got tired of.
No, that's Riley Frazier was another character, and that's just a leftover from a very, very, very early on process.
Yeah, I noticed too. I won't say exactly where this was in Mindscape, but I saw something that was a prompt that said descale herring. And I was wondering if that was a placeholder graphic or if I'm really supposed to descale a fish in the mission, because that was a
Oh, I think that's one of the joke. That's one of the fun parts.
Good.
Jesse put in, yeah.
Alright, so once you finish the mission, you'll have your little available rewards table pop up, and then you'll have 7 of 9 coming on to, of course, be very emotional and very outgoing. Thank you for your assistance.
Hug emotes, things like that.
She can't afford the wrinkles, so she doesn't smile.
Yeah.
But we can also see our mission score. So this is a great rundown of everything that you've done in the mission. For anybody who hasn't got to try this on Triple yet, you'll see this when it goes live. But basically, tells you how many Borg you freed. So we freed we freed fewer Borg than we have people in chat right now. So we'll have to aim better next time. We got our mark rewards for that. Our undeemed rifts closed. We closed 255. So we got our.
Those actually points you earned.
Oh, points.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that. I saw it the last time too. The last time I played it was like 450 something on the top.
Yeah. We'll tweak the text so it's a little bit clearer on that.
That's okay. At least now everybody who watched this knows. And then we've got our Voth Borg Killer Frigates defeated. We get 125 points for that. We get our Dreadnoughts defeated. Ooh, we didn't defeat the Dreadnought. I tried. And Dreadnoughts defeated within 30 seconds of another. Didn't get that one yet, but that's another goal to try for next time. And our overall score and our overall marks. So that's basically the rundown for everybody, so you want to keep up on your own stats and see how you did with your group or other teams you try out. It's a nice little breakdown, kind of like the leaderboard from PvP. How that would pop up.
Alright, hey guys, in this next section of the video, Captain Smirk talks about the Section 31 uniform code that everyone can pick up on your ARC client. He'll explain how to get this. He said that everyone, even if you weren't on the test server Tribble, can get this code, so make sure you do it as soon as possible for your Section 31 uniform code. Thanks again, Captain Smirk. Appreciate you inviting me to the team, and thanks to everyone for watching the video. Alright, thanks.
A prize word for us to use. Anything you want to do. That's that dulcet tone of her mind working to create evil. So what do you guys think of the queue? What do you guys think of the event? For any of you who haven't seen it yet, I know a lot of people have already gone on and tried it, but how amazing is that queued event? It's so... I can't remember the last time I've gone up against that many enemies in one battle, in one group. I really just can't. It was so awesome and so much to do. I had a hard time the first couple of times keeping up with it because I just kept having to look everywhere for who I wanted to kill. It was amazing. And while we're doing this, I'm going to tweak with our XSplit broadcaster settings for a little bit so I can show you ARC. So don't worry, the game screen is going to go blank for a second. I have a feeling that there are going to be a lot of cholesterol-related deaths in chat at some point. Like somebody's going to OD on bacon during the middle of one of our shows. If you do, please make sure your next of kin takes a photo and sends it to us because that would be amazing. Twitter picture challenge. Stuff your mouth full of bacon and appear like you've just... bacon OD, yes. Twitter challenge, bacon OD pictures. Make it happen. Alright, I'm refilled with coffee. So now we're going to turn off the game screen real quick, and I'm going to pop up the screen region. There we go. So now let's pull this over just so you can see everything in shot. So for the code we're giving out today for both the red matter capacitor as well as the Section 31 uniform code, what you will have to do is log into your ARC client, and over here in the top left in this little drop-down menu, you will see redeem a code. Click that. And your prompt will open up. This is where you put the product key. So let me type that in. mSMCGxsb. And it worked. So success. That's all you have to do. Case sensitive typing it in. Boom. The product you have entered has successfully been sent to your character in-game. Log in and check your in-game mailbox. So that will go to, mind you, this should go to your holodeck account. So for anybody who's logged into Tribble right now, it's not going to go to your Tribble account. It's going to go to your holodeck account, and you'd have to go back to your character transfer copy page to get that character's updated version transferred to Tribble. So for any of you who've tried this and it hasn't worked, that might be one of the reasons if you're logged in Tribble. So make sure you're not giving yourself a heart attack. Make sure to check on holodeck.
Alright, thanks for watching. You just saw how to redeem your Section 31 uniform code. Thanks again to Captain Smirk. I hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you back here next time.